All right. What's going on, guys? What is going on? Yay! All right. So today we got some more content for you. My goal today is to do as many videos as possible. Now, even though you may see mixed videos, I got some channels I can't do lives yet on it. So guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna talk about the contents here, repurpose them on those other channels, and then get things going. All right. At the end of the day, I'm here for you. If you want to hear something, if you want to talk about something, let me know. All right. But before we get started, I gotta do some stuff. All right. So what is it that I gotta do? First of all, I gotta see how I am in the live. So let me go to myself real quick. All right. Okay, cool. Let's copy this. Let's share. All right, let me share this on Facebook. Pop. Whoa. Oh, I'm supposed to type right here. Okay. New live now. Come join, homie. Pop. Bam. Let's go. Let me get myself a chair. All right. Listen, YouTube is not advertising me as much as they should be. So I have to take the initiative. I got to take the initiative and actually do it myself. Right? So as more and more people are starting to watch me, YouTube is pushing me out a little bit more. I've lost some subscribers because they're like, hey, I don't know what you're talking about, bro. I'm here for the t-shirts. But hey, it is what it is, right? We're going to do these things. We're going to make it happen, all right? So when I do the live, everything I do is business related. So when I talk about the news and what's going on, is business related, all right? For example, the shutdown. The shutdown happening. Do you know because the shutdown happened, a lot of people were not working. Not working means not buying. So this is a Levi Apparel channel where I basically make content about a lot of things, but primarily t-shirt designing, all that stuff, selling, all that, right? Now, in the long run, what I want to do is basically talk about t-shirts only and stuff related to it. But for now, my other channel, my private channel, Whiskey Pierre Lewis. Yes, go to Whiskey Pierre Lewis, WISKY, and yeah, you'll see that I have a new channel amongst my other many channels. But predominantly, we're gonna be talking about news, business, a lot of stuff we talk about here. However, I'm gonna push it to be a little bit more interactive, right? But yeah, for the meantime, in the meantime, let me go share with the group. Right. Bam. All right, what should I say? To the group? Hello all. Come join the live. Bam. Let's put a bunch of exclamation mark. There we go. We got it. We done. Let's push it out. Bam. All right. Cool. Next, let's get some friends to come join this. Bam. Here we go. I'm gonna copy and paste this, and I'm gonna send it to everybody. All right. Listen, I used to do lives often. I kind of fell off, and because of that, a lot of people kind of veered off. Not too many people were watching. You know, things were happening um, where everybody went did their own thing, kind of forgot about the channel, and now I'm back. I'm back. So bam. One more, one more, one more. You know what? Let's put a little bit more in here. Give me a quick. All right, all right, all right. Almost there, almost there. One more, one more. Bam, bam. I got that iconic yellow. Okay, so we good. We good. We good. Nope, nope. One more, one more. Oh, come on. Is that it? Okay, cool, cool, cool. All right, looks like we got some people here. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? And just getting that audience together. Is that everybody? Who's this? Oh, this is my favorite guy right here. Hold on. Almost there. I'm getting there, guys. Come on. Relax. Relax. Bam. All right. I think we're done. Yep. I think we're done. Nope. Bam. All right. Cool. Cool. Everybody's here. Everybody's here. Bam. All right. All right. Let's get this started. All right. Mike Matt said, "What's going on, bro? What's going on? What's up to all of you? I appreciate you. Hey, listen, thank you for being here. Like, subscribe. This is Levi Apparel. So usually I talk about custom design stuff, t-shirts and all that, right? So I'm kind of shifting towards like a new way of doing my my live commentaries, reviews, news, stuff like that, because everything has to do with business, right? When you watch the news, if things are down, people are not buying, so therefore that's business, right? If businesses are laying off, then that means most of the times layoffs may mean stock is going up or stock is going down. So it's a lot of stuff going on, but everything eventually lead up to business, right? So here I built this whole place, right? So as such, there's gonna be a lot of stuff that I talk about. Now this channel is just like a hub. I do have a main channel called Whiskey Pierre Lewis. That's me. But anyways, as I'm getting things ramped up and started for the other channel, I'm posting content, all that stuff. But it doesn't, YouTube allows you to do live on a channel when you have more than 200 plus subscribers. This main channel I have, what you can see it, what, 33,000 plus subscribers. So I'm trying to get you guys, my audience, to go over to the other side, but I have to give content and, you know, all that stuff so other people who come to that chunk can view it. Now, with that said, a lot of stuff I do here is not going to be posted here. It's going to go on the other channel, right? I'm going to record most of it and then send it over to the other channel. Now, that other channel I'm started, Whiskey Pierre Lewis, is going to be mainly on news, content that's relatable towards everyday and the regular people. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So as I'm here trying to do my thing and talking to you guys, hopefully it makes sense. If not, eventually I'm gonna have you go over to the other channel and you're gonna see the link and stuff sent to you. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But currently, let's talk about what we're gonna talk about today, right? So hold on 1 minute. Hold on 1 minute. Let me enlarge this. Let me enlarge this. All right. All right. Let's get this. All right. Let's get started on the recording. Let's get started on the recording. All right. Okay. So today, I think it was like yesterday night. The government shutdown was ended, and since the government shutdown has ended, I thought I might take the time to just give you a news synopsis of what's going on. The president signing the bill, and now everything got started. Like, there's no more government shutdown. He signed it, so everything is back to normal. But how normal is normal? Right? How normal is normal? Like, we went through all this issue with signing a bill, SNAP and all that, and all these people missing money, missing payments, to sign the same bill you would have signed anyways. And here's another thing, right? They could have done something called a continuation, right? A continuation is when you sign that, hey, listen, we're gonna vote on it on another time, right? You can keep pushing it as far as you can until the bill is revised, and then after that, signing can happen. But come on, like, government shut down for, like, I understand there's a lot of stuff in the bill that a lot of people don't like, a lot of Democrats don't like, a lot of Republicans may like, and vice versa. But at the end of the day, like, all these people going hungry, that is messed up, man. That's messed up on both parts. But you know what? There's some senators, some governors that came together and was like, you know what? We're not going to allow this to happen to my state. And they were like, I'm signing it. They informed Schumer, and bill was signed and everything went through. It was about, I think, 8 of them, and the bill went through. Now, I will do some segments of reviews of people going over the bill, so now you guys can know what's going on. But I'm doing a lot of talking. Let's get straight to it. Right? Bam. Let's segue to the president. Let's see what this dude has to say.
For hundreds of billions of dollars for illegal aliens and people that came into our country illegally, from gangs, from prisons, from mental institutions. They wanted to pay them $1.5 trillion, which would have really hurt our healthcare businesses and our recipients at levels never seen before. Today we're sending a clear message that we will never give in to extortion, because that's what it was. They tried to extort, the Democrats tried to extort our country. In just a moment, I'll sign a bill exactly like we asked Democrats to send us all along, many days ago. This cost the country $1.5 trillion, this little excursion that they took us on.
Wow, that's a lot of money. $1.5 trillion? Golly. Meanwhile, you got people starving. And, man, this is crazy.
Republicans never wanted a shutdown and voted 15 times for a clean continuation of funding. There's never been a time when one or the other party ever didn't sign a continuation. It's just a continuation, not a big deal. It's a continuation, and we'll talk later. Yet the extremists in the other party insisted on creating the longest government shutdown in American history, and they did it purely for political reasons. I want to thank Speaker Mike Johnson, Senate Majority Leader John Thune, as well as House Majority Leader Steve Scalise, Majority Whip Tom Emmer, and numerous other great Republican leaders and congressmen and senators who are here, who frankly spent a long time in Washington getting this thing to go away. I also want to thank the broad coalition of Americans that stood with us in this fight to reopen government, including the Teamsters, the American Federation of Government Employees, the Fraternal Order of Police, AMVETS, the National Small Business Association, the American Farm Bureau, the American Trucking Association. These are all incredible patriots. The Airlines for America, the Allied Pilots Association, the National Air Traffic Controllers Association, and many others, unions and non-unions. Over the past 7 weeks, the Democrats' shutdown has inflicted massive harm. They caused 20,000 flights to be canceled or delayed. They departed so many times.
Whoa, that's a lot of flights. That's a lot of flights. Is this loud enough? That is a lot of flights.
So late, people were hurt so badly. Nobody's ever seen anything like this one. This was a no-brainer. This was an easy extension. But they didn't want to do it the easy way. They had to do it the hard way. And they look very bad, the Democrats do. They deprived more than 1 million government workers from their paychecks and cut off food stamp benefits for millions and millions more Americans in need. They caused tens of thousands of federal contractors and small businesses to go unpaid, and the total
Yo, the president's going in. Oh, man.
effect of the damage their antics caused will take weeks and probably months to really calculate accurately, including the serious harm that they did to our economy and to people and to families. So I just want to tell the American people, you should not forget this. When we come up to midterms and other things, don't forget what they've done to our country. I also want to call for a termination to the filibuster so that this can never happen again. If we had the filibuster terminated, this would never happen again. And don't forget, we have another date coming up in the not-too-distant future. We can never let this happen again, and we should be able to pass really great legislation. So I say terminate the filibuster because, by the way, the Democrats will do it immediately if they ever assumed office, which hopefully they won't. Today we had the highest stock market price ever in all of the different markets. We set a record. It's the 48th time in the 9 months that I've been in office that we had this record set. So think of that, 48 times we had a record set. But today is the highest of them all. We're going to break new grounds. Nobody would have thought. I have with us not only the great political leaders, but the great business leaders of our country. They're standing right behind me and right really alongside of me. And if we would have told them a year ago that we'd be having stock prices this high, none of them. In fact, I just asked them that question. None of them would have believed it. And that inures to jobs and, very importantly, to 401ks, which have also set a record today. A record high for the people that have 401ks. And also, I want to thank Walmart.
All right. Let me go back to me. A lot was said. Man, the president really took the opportunity to hit the Democrats. Wow. So there you go, right there. So he was holding it. He signed it. And now the government is back in order. Which is good because now proper money is being sent. And I must stay on top of it so I can give you guys more info. As far as like reviews, you know what I'm saying? I'm just reposting what's posted. So, and give my take, right? As usual, if you want to hear more, and you want a little bit more in-depth opinion on what's going on, I didn't play the whole thing. I just did a little bit. So I just wanted to show that, hey, he's signing it. It's signed. Government shutdown has ended, and now things can resume back to normal. So what's going to be interesting is people getting rehired, if they are, people coming back to work, people getting paid, how it feels, all that stuff. Because a lot of people were devastated by this situation, regardless what side you're on. It was not great. Right? And you have to imagine, when somebody's deployed, especially, they have to feed their family, and most of the time it's the army that's pushing out that money to make sure while they're not there to actually work and provide for their family, they're subsidizing that by giving them the money so they can be at ease. So I hope those guys are doing great mentally, especially because when you get that phone call like, yo, the check's not in and you got to pay bills and rent and all that, it's not a joke. However, there's laws that says if somebody is in the army and the spouse is left in a house or in a, wherever they're at, they cannot be evicted because they're actively doing, federal work. So therefore, they can't be evicted. But compensation must be paid as soon as possible. So hopefully that money goes to those people that's renting or whatever situation they're in to give money for, where they are. I'm choosing my words wisely. But anyways. Yeah, that's it. Government shutdown has ended. We're back to normal. And hopefully things do get back to normal. However, and I'm gonna have to do a whole separate thing about it. I got some people that's not too happy with the bill when it comes to like the health part, because there's a lot of things that said that may not be for everybody. So because of that, a lot of people are like, ugh, ugh. Oh man. And some people did not want this bill to go through. Some people wanted it to be revised and redone and sent over again. But hey, they got it through. They signed it, and now we're just gonna see what happened or what's going to happen, right? So, yeah. So that was it. That was it. That was it. Let me go to the next one. The next one. The next one. If you're here, I appreciate you stomaching this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying. You know, but yeah. So. Give me a second. Give me a second. Ooh. I'm trying to get the next one ready for you guys. So let's see what happens. Oh, video not available. Whoa. Yikes. Is it available or is it not? Oh, come on. Come on. Alright. I had everything planned. Thought the video was available. It's not available. They pulled it out. They pulled it out. Just when I thought I was in, they pulled it out. Alright, so animation. Okay, that was the one I did yesterday. Okay, cool. Alright, so bam, here we go. That's the next one. That's the next one. It is the next one right here. Okay, so I love eBay. eBay has this thing that's amazing. Like, I used to like Amazon. I still do Amazon, but when I get my stuff, I normally get it from eBay or Amazon. Like in this like the shop I have and all the stuff that I've done, all my machines, right? With some good OT, overtime, right? Oh, excuse me. With some good overtime, I be taking that money, save it. Normally it's a couple weeks, maybe a couple months. I save, and then I decide, okay, let me go with this one right here. Let me go with this one right here. But eBay, they having some hard times. They having some hard times. But let's see what's going on. Bam. All right. We got these wonderful anchors over here. Two beautiful ladies. Mr. Suave. Let's go. Let's find out what's going on. So let's read this real quick. eBay sellers list 10K shopping fee on $20 item, citing tariffs, right? So this sort of stuff that was going on with eBay, I thought I might cover it because you gotta be careful who you buying from, because sometimes what happens is hold on real quick. Give me a second. I gotta set this correctly. Give me a second. I forgot to go to my recordings. All right, so let's segue back. All right. So we're back. Let me do the setting real quick. So there was this I think it was a guy. He went to go shop on eBay, and the reason why I'm telling you is because like most of the stuff that I get and a lot of us get that's doing this t-shirt gig for our equipments, our machines, sometimes we might go to eBay because secondhand may not be that bad. And sometimes the actual sellers from the Chinese location, they actually go on eBay and they list their stuff. And they have Klarna, I don't know, Afterpay and all that. So you don't, like an item that costs like $100, you can do 4 payments of $25, right? Obviously you pay a little bit fee, so instead of it being like $100, it could be like 100 I don't know, 100 whatever, so you may be paying 27 instead of 25, but that's okay. You pay it every other week, 4 payments every other week, and then after that, when you're done, call it a day, right? However, sometimes when you're purchasing from people, right, especially manufacturers that's elsewhere, they may bump up the price because to ship you the item is cost them a lot more. So with that said, I thought I might bring you guys this because you have to be aware that sometimes, even though eBay is there to help us, some people are not, working in right mindset. Bam, there we go. So now let's go to this beautiful newscasters, Mr. Suave, these two wonderful ladies here, right? And we're gonna just hear what happened. Again, guys, I'm gonna do a lot of stuff. If you can stomach it, stay. If you can't, bye. Other than that, it is what it is. All right, so let's get started and hear what they have to say.
Beware situation. We all know shopping online is often fast and convenient, but in this case with eBay, if you click too quickly, you could be stuck in a $10,000 shipping mess.
The shipping cost was not the big obvious place.
Paul Michel was born in Canada, but has lived in Redwood City for decades. So when his brother reached out for help after his kitchen appliance broke, he checked eBay's U.S. site first. He found a replacement part for $20.99. He went to add it to his cart and could not believe his eyes. The total, $10,020.99.
I did not. I did not order it.
Thank God he didn't. Michelle's careful eyes spotted a $10,000 shipping fee from outside the U.S. in small print at the bottom of the screen.
Wow, that is messed up. Let's go back and see it again. Look at that. You can't see it because I'm there. Hold on one sec. Give me a quick second. I'll move to the side. Okay. There it is right there. Wow. There it is right there. $10,000 on a $20 item? That is messed up. That's called highway robbery. That's a ripoff. Wow. That is crazy. That is crazy. Man. All right, let's go back to the video.
Print at the bottom of the screen.
I was really freaking out for thinking there are people who will click very fast.
If he clicked buy now, oops. A notice appears saying due to U.S. custom policies, the buyer of this item will need to pay import fees to the shipping carrier prior to delivery.
I don't know why the U.S. website cannot do as the Canadian one and just say we don't ship there.
Just out of curiosity, Michelle checked Canada's version of eBay, and unlike the U.S. site, it identifies in red print the product does not ship to the United States. Just to check, he tries adding it to his cart.
Tells me there's a problem with one of your items. You need to go to checkout, update your shipping address.
He does that and gets a notice that says this seller won't ship this item to California.
So it's very obvious.
Michelle tried reporting the issue to the U.S. eBay site via the tech giant's automated assistant. He says he didn't get anywhere, eventually writing, "I need to speak to a human."
Eventually the person tell me, well, we cannot do anything during the weekend.
1 week later, he checked, but says still no change.
2 months now.
That's the one issue I have with eBay, because you really want to talk to somebody. And okay, I understand in this day and age, automated automation is key, right? Automated what do you call it, customer service. Okay, cool. But there should be a way where you could just click a button and you just talk to somebody instead of just talking to the AI. The AI is cool, but sometimes when you don't get your answers, like, there should be a way to give you that answer immediately. Because if I'm a customer, I'm ordering from you, and I've been ordering from you, you see a history of orders. There's no way that you're not gonna answer me, or send me a text to let me know, hey, we'll be available at this time and call you at this time. Will you be available? Yes or no, whatever, right? Something that says, you can communicate with me. So it looks like they got back to him promptly as they can, I guess. But I'm pretty sure he went through a whole lot of struggles before he even got to talk to somebody. So, hey.
And it's still the same. What prevents someone from another country, I guess this guy in North Korea, to sell me something? And I wonder if I would get my money back.
That's when he reached out to 7 on Your Side. Our team reached out to eBay for further comment and were told, "We looked into the matter and determined the seller is based in Italy while listing the product on the U.S. marketplace, allowing them to exclude Canada as a shipping region. We encourage sellers to provide clarity and transparency in their pricing." According to the seller PG Service, due to force of new tariffs on imports into the United States and the lack of support from your country's customs authorities, we are unable to ship to your address. The shipping cost indicated is purely symbolic, as eBay does not allow us to remove the United States from the list of countries available for the sale of our items.
That's scapegoating. That is scapegoating. Or scapegoating, I don't know. Hold on, let me pin off to me, because this is ridiculous. Give me a second. Bam. That is scapegoating. So basically the seller is saying that, listen, we can't remove they can remove it. I've listed stuff on eBay before. You can remove it. They just chose not to remove it. And I think this was baiting to catch somebody. And what's messed up is he probably thought it was $20, went through with it, click, and then next thing you know, his money's gone. He's like, wait, what? But then again, I don't understand how he didn't see the $10,000 charge. Like, forget reading the description below. When you go to cart, it's the item amount's gonna be right there. So I'm still trying to figure out, how is it that he was out of 10K when, I don't know how you out of 10K. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he didn't get charged 10K, but obviously he paid something, because he wouldn't be reaching out to them if he didn't pay something. And I'm pretty sure he paid that 10K, by 10K, 10,000, because we probably wouldn't have heard about it. So my confusion is, did he just purchase it? without knowing, but then again, the price would have shown, and before you finalize it, it shows you the amount. You know what I mean? I've purchased from eBay a lot, and it shows you the item and lets you know, hey, this is what you're about to purchase. Put in your credit card. So I don't know. I don't know. That's weird. That's weird. I think he just purchased it. He was just clicking away. Hey, they got somebody, but let's see if he got the money back. Let's see if he got the money back. Normally, I don't, because I'm curious. I want to know what happened. I want to know what happened. Give me a second to go back to it. Yeah, because let me go back. I was going to transition and just keep it like that and end it, but I want to know what happened.
I don't believe that eBay is taking care enough to protect the people.
Now, that overseas seller says as soon as Customs Authority provides them with the appropriate information and support, including time to update their prices accordingly, they will reinstate the regular shipping cost. And
hold on.
as the seller mentioned, yeah, I mean, this is a huge number we're talking about. Yeah.
That was weird. That was weird. Hold on. Let me go back to me. Give me a second. Cause this. So he actually purchased it. He purchased a $10,000. How do you purchase a $10,000 item like that and not know? That's weird. That's weird. Anyways, guys, be careful when you're clicking. Make sure you view your order before you actually hit buy, because I've never encountered this. It lists the item. It lists on the side. It gives the information how much it is. Then it tells you the final price in the bottom with the shipping. I don't know how he didn't see all that, but and then he just press, before you even press buy, there's a button that once you press buy, it shows you the price and if it's okay to continue, and then you would press okay, continue, and then you put in your credit card number. After you put your credit card number, it still shows you the price of what it would be. And he just said, continue, and purchase done. Now, I think the seller's probably trying to keep the money, but who knows? Maybe they're going to be in good faith and return it. Hopefully there's an update. All right. Wow. That was crazy. That was crazy. All right. Let's go to the next one. Next one. Okay, next one. Okay, all right, we're gonna shift gears a little bit and go back to what we normally talk about. A little stretch. Woo-wee. All right. So we've done a lot of news. You know what? Let's get one more thing. Let's get one more thing in there. Got a little bit of time today. I'm in early. So let's see. We're going to talk about a little bit about robotics. I love robotics. This one's going to be quick. Have I seen this before? Give me a second. Did I talk about this before? I don't know if I did. Either way, let's get it going. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Alright, guys. So, this is Amazon, right? So, backstory. Amazon, I think since 1997 or whatever, has been going in strong. But at the end of the day, a lot of people don't realize with Amazon, Jeff Bezos' thing is he ultimately wants a lot of robots to run his stuff along with people. But the future of Amazon, I believe, back in the day, he said he wanted Amazon to be literally a floating, like a floating island in the sky where Amazon is like big. So if you want anything, you can get it through Amazon. And you know what? I don't blame them, because listen, if people are going to Mars, if people are going to live on the moon and all that stuff that they're talking about, I know this is futuristic. Hey, I love AI. I love futuristic stuff. So, yo, that's going to be part of the channel. I'm going to be talking about that, all right? So don't hate on me. You don't like it, peace. Anyways, but while you're here, like, subscribe. I appreciate you, all right? So, let me get some I can get some coffee. Yeah, so AI is the future, robotics is the future. It's inevitable. It's going to happen, right? It's going to happen. So anyways, let's pin off to this wonderful newscaster right here. And by the way, guys, bam, there we go. There's no more fuzzies. There's no more fuzzies. I don't know how, but yo, we good. We've been going strong, man. I guess I gotta do this earlier so I can get good reception. But yeah, so Amazon. Let's get back to schedule program. Amazon. All right. What is that? Is that a rubber shirt? I mean, not a rubber shirt. What am I talking about? What's that word I'm looking for? Leather? That's pretty cool. All right, cool. Let's go.
Planning to replace more than 500,000 jobs with robots. Sam is here with the...
Wait, what? Damn. 600,000 jobs with robots. Wow.
Details. What's the company saying here?
It's a lot of numbers, big numbers, Lindsay. This is a big deal. Could be one of the biggest workplace...
Oh, golly, I spoke too soon. It's fuzzy again.
Automations in modern history. Now, there are concerns this morning that Amazon, it's the second largest private employer in the country, as Lindsay said, is hoping to replace more than 500,000 new jobs with robots. Now, here's how this would work. The New York Times, citing internal documents, is reporting that Amazon expects sales to double by 2033. That type of growth would normally require about 600,000 more workers, but the company is reportedly looking to fill those new jobs with robots and ultimately hopes to automate 75% of its entire operations. Now, Amazon also reportedly estimates that automation could help save it more than 12...
Ooh, the fuzzy's gone. Yes. Hey, listen, if you're not new to this, you know what it is. But if you are, listen, I give an applause, because whenever I play these videos, normally they're pixelated. I don't know why. But OBS right now that I'm using is online. It uses the online service to have you guys see it live. So there's a lot of system being pushed in the background. So because of that, my videos will tend to look fuzzy. Also, when you're using a computer or laptop, that's not too big in memory and, you know, gigabytes and all that. It's hard. It's hard. So it is what it is, right? It's fuzzy's leaving. So yeah. So whenever I do this, that means the video's getting back to normal. So let's go.
billion with a B dollars from 2025 to 2027. That's just in 2 years. In a statement, Amazon said the leaked documents reflect the perspective, this is a quote, of just one team and don't represent our overall hiring strategy. They add that the company is actively hiring and plans to fill about 250,000 positions for the holiday season, but it does not kind of address the whole idea of automation.
Oh, that is
Yeah,
a big change.
and it's happening everywhere, not.
Yeah, she's right. She's right. Hold on, let me go. Let me pin off to me. Pin off to me. Pin off to me real quick. Bam. Bam. All right, so like she said, it's happening everywhere. Automation is big. It's big. One of the sad part about automation is a lot of jobs is being lost because of this. It's sad. It's sad. Even YouTubers are getting replaced by automation. There's automated what do you call it? What's that thing called? AI that will take your likeness and use your likeness to actually do videos. For most people it's good, especially if you're on vacation. You can automate a couple videos and get it going, and then you're done. You come back, hey, it's the real me. It is what it is, right? It is what it is, right? So at the end of the day, there's nothing you can do about it. But yeah, man, Amazon is doing big stuff. Amazon is not playing when it comes to innovation. Amazon is where it's at. But yeah, it's sad that a lot of people are going to be losing their jobs, and we hope that, at least, but Amazon is always innovating, growing. I'm pretty sure they're probably going to find something for these people, because at the end of the day, Amazon just wants to grow. They're the juggernauts, man. Like, it's Amazon. There's nothing you could do about it. They're huge. They're bigly huge. And one thing I like about Amazon, in case you guys didn't know, hit on the link in the description, right? If you want something you purchase something from Amazon, click on my link. I am affiliated, right? But at the end of the day, there's not much you can do. Amazon wants to move, innovate, but a lot of times I noticed the people that they've been letting go are mostly people who are like really, really higher up. They've been keeping a lot of the regular workers, and yeah, that's good on their part. But don't think this is just one location. This is like probably multiple locations, because Amazon is worldwide right now. I think, man, they're the juggernauts. Anyways, let's go on to the next segment. Ooh, I'm doing good for time. I can go to the other side and start another live, right? So, I like it. Time is good right now. Time is good. But yeah, like and subscribe. This is Levi Apparel. Appreciate you. Next one. Alright, cool. Let me get the next one for you. What shall we talk about now? Okay. Back to regularly scheduled program. Let's talk about t-shirt stuff, right? My dream. Give me a second. Hold up. All right. Bam. All right. While that gets ready. Right? While that gets ready. Give me a second. Give me a second. Quick stretch. We're about to begin the next one. Ooh wee. Got my coffee ready to go. Let's go. Let's go. So we're back to regularly scheduled program, right? We're back to regularly scheduled program. So I do t-shirts, custom design, and stuff like that on this channel, right? I do tutorials and I tell you guys this how things are done, yada yada, right? Now, my goal ultimately is to retire and have my own job, right? To retire, right? I'm talking about normal retirement time. I'm because hey, listen, it's hard out here. You need to get a job. You need to keep a job. You know what I'm saying? The J-O-B, right? But while you're keeping a job, you can always work on your craft. For example, if you like to braid hair, if you are a barber, you go to school for it. Meanwhile, you keep your regular job being a barber, right? You keep your regular job while being a barber, while being a stylist, and you build your clientele, right? One person here, two people here, next year, 3, 4, and continues. While you have your job to make sure you're able to maintain your household, your cost of living and everything, the business is a side gig. It's a side gig. But while you're doing that, you learn as much as you can, right? So I've been learning, I've been growing, I've been buying this one here, that one there, and eventually, listen, even if this blows up and I have a full-blown factory, listen, most likely I'll still keep my job because I actually like doing what I do. You know what I mean? I like doing what I do. What I do. At the end of the day, I remember Robert Kiyosaki, he has a book, he says, don't lose your day job, right? Don't lose your day job. And the reason why is because you never know. This could be a fad. You could like barbering, you could like doing hair, but then again, the customer service comes into play and you realize some people are assholes. Some people suck. And customer service, what the hell? Like, you spend all this time putting into your craft and providing a service to somebody, and then they go and get upset about it. Some people don't like that part. Sometimes you're trying to do something, right? They may not be the product that you need, or your machine may not work, and now you're mad, you're upset. So at the end of the day, keep your day job, but work on your craft. And hey, if it blows up, listen, even if it blew up, right, it's making millions, I'd still hold out. Because you never know. You never know, right? So with that said, I'm going back to what I normally do. And there's this item that I've wanted, but I don't need. However, I think some people need to know about this technique of screen printing. Not a lot of people know about this, but in Indonesia, in these Asian countries mostly, they do screen printing differently than how we do it. Yes, I'm talking about screen printing, t-shirt stuff. Yes, yes, yes. So let's see a review of what they do and how they do it. How they do it. Bam. Bam. Transition. Bam. All right. So now. Okay. All right, cool. So, how to screen print a full color tiger print. Right? Look at that. Multicolors. So, whenever you're doing screen printing, you need at least minimum 4 colors, right? CMYK. Yellow. Blue. Blue is cyan. Red is magenta. And then you need black. Black is K. CMYK, right? However, for it to pop, you always need a white underbase, right? And then to be able to create those variations, the screen has a certain way of creating patterns, and when you screen print, those patterns will create these various colors that you see right there, right? So yeah, so let's go to it. Let's see how these people screen print. Alright. First thing, whenever you're screen printing, you need to have your design, and you got to use Adobe Photoshop or Adobe Illustrator. It depends. But majority of the time, it's usually Adobe Photoshop where they go in, they're able to do all that stuff, right? I don't do any of that. I don't do any of that. I'm like, man, I just put it in Separation Studio, or whatever software that's available. Is it Separation Studio? It's a separation software, right? That's what I have. But the majority leading company that does stuff like that is Separation Studio. So, shameless plug, right? You just throw that in there. It uses the same as like Adobe Photoshop. But what it does is the minute you put the image in there, it switch all the colors to different screens, and then you're able to screen print, right? Alright, what he's doing is like he's removing certain things, making it more vibrant. But at the end of the day, let's go straight to bam. This is the result. Right? Now, he's putting text, doing all that stuff, right? Bam. And these are the different color palettes that he has available. Alright, so gotta skip a little bit. Okay. And this is the separation. Bam, that's the full image. It's the white. Bam. So that's interesting. Nice on a Separation Studio. Alright, so did he do all that work just to bring it to Separation Studio? Anyways, hey. So yeah, so damn, he did all that work just to bring it to Separation Studio? Anyways, well, you can't edit in Separation Studio. All you can do is basically throw your image in there, and then you can, edit the colors by making it combined, or just creating different screens for different colors. So yeah. Oh man, the woodpecker's back. I hate that woodpecker. Oh, stop it. Oh. Oh, I hope you guys don't hear that. Man. Man, this woodpecker loves picking out the shop, man. Like, what the? Leave it alone. Yo, I'm painting this thing with, what in the world? Anyways, let's get back. I'm losing time right now. All right, so yeah, so Separation Studio, you can't edit. I'm just remembering that you can't edit at all with it in it. All you can do is just the colors. You can refine the colors. You can remove certain colors, and that's it. So okay, I understand. He did all that. All right. All right. Anyways, so there's layouts and stuff that he's doing. Let's see. Bam. All right. This is my favorite part. Okay. 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 So now he's burning the screen, right? It's just a fancy word of saying having the image be superimposed on the screen where you're going to lay the ink in, so you can be able to see the image through it, right? So this is exposing. Okay, what he's doing next is basically he's washing off the image. This is multi images that he's washing off. So given those colors, he's probably washing off at least, I'd say maybe 7, right? Let's see. And this is where I want to get to. Oh my God, it took forever. If I knew, I should just review the video and be like, all right, cool, this is where I want to be at. All right. This right here, guys, this right here is called line screen printing. So not a lot of people know this exists, right? So, do I have some time? If you want to do this, I did a video before. Dang it, I'm trying to remember the name. But I did a video before previously. I'm trying to remember the name of the company. But yeah, we have something similar to that in the US, and there's this wonderful guy that did it. If you go back in my video, I have the name and I'm just trying not to mess it up. What is it called? Anyways. So this is called line screen printing, right? You lay the ink on the shirt by pushing it through like the guy just did with the squeegee, right? After you're done, you remove it and you put it on the next shirt and you keep on going. You can have as many as you want, hundreds of shirts, and you can screen print unlimited colors with this process. All right, let's remove the music. So yeah, so now he's going to the next one, right? So this is called the white underbase, right? Bam. So after you finish pushing the screen squeegee, you have to lay back more ink on it. It's like you're covering the image, but you're doing that on purpose. And that's how the white underbase looks, right? And the white underbase serves for one purpose. So the colors that's going to go on top of it don't get affected by the actual black and fade into the shirt. Right? Now he's going with the red. All right? And as you can see, the red is only in one part because he has a screen for each one. The screen is specific towards where the image is going to be, or the color is going to be. So now he did the blue, right? And now he's doing a yellow. And this is what I do. But I have a carousel screen printing instead of regular line screen printing. Here's the purple. And then the green. Now keep in mind, every time he does that, he has what's called a flash dryer that goes on, and it actually warms down the ink, right? Screen printing ink. And while doing that, it helps the ink become a little bit more solid. Do I have time? What time is it? What time is it? What time is it? Alright, I gotta hurry up. Okay. Looks like, is that turquoise? Yep, that's turquoise. So that's his 7th color is turquoise. And then bam, he's done. He's done. Now he's doing a white as the highlight white. Bam. There you go. There you go. There you go. And there it is. That's line screen printing. Now here's the thing with line screen printing. You can do multiple colors, unlimited colors. As many screens as you have, as many colors as you can do, right? So at the end of the day, this is big. So I did something similar, and I wanted you guys to understand why I'm so fixated on updating my screen printing machine to be able to do multiple screens, right? Let me pin off to me real quick. One way you can do that is Fractos. I got the name. Fractos.com. Fractos.com. Go to him. He has everything pre-made, set, ready to go, and you're good to go. You're good to go, right? You're good to go. So Fractos.com. I've done tons of videos on it, and he uses similar ways of screen printing. It's line screen printing, but he incorporates the heat press to be part of it. So if you want to screen print, or if you want to be able to do direct to film, bam, you can. If not, then you can just screen print. But his line of machines are amazing. Now, if you find him too expensive and you want something a little bit more expensive, right? There's another one called Ryanet's screen printing kit for pigtails. Is it pigtails? Line of screen printing, right? That one can actually lift out, and if you have multiple of them, like at least 4 of them, you can do this, right? You put one screen, you put it down, screen print, go to the next one, you keep doing it, right? Now that's a little bit more time consuming. The way Fractals does it a little bit faster is, time is money, because when you're doing 100 shirts, 60 shirts is already 1 hour if you're doing a shirt per minute. So you can imagine, you know what I'm saying? You can imagine, right? An hour 40 minutes later, that's almost 2 hours, right? So with that said, line screen printing is something that's big in that country. It's fast, it's easy, they just bam, 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 and they're done. But you have unlimited screens to use. All right. Okay. Hold on real quick. All right, let me go to the next one. Ooh, do I have time? Yikes, nah, I don't have time. But you know what? Let me go to the other side. That way, All right, so I'm gonna end it right there. Like, subscribe, guys. This was amazing. Thank you for being here. Those of you who could be here, thank you again. This may seem confusing. Why are you doing so many different things here on this channel? I have multiple channels. I'm doing primarily most of my lives here, and I'm gonna reclip some of these to the other channels because at the end of the day, right? Oh yeah, I have one more channel I have to do. I used to call one of this channel Chocolate Cold Drip, but no, you used to call it Osirif, right? Hold on one second. All right, so hold on, I'm thinking real quick. Give me a second. So yeah, I got it. So yeah, I used to call a channel I had Art Surfwear. I changed it over to now being called cybersecurity t-shirts, right? And the reason why is because Chocolate Cold Drip, I want that channel to exist. I wanted that channel to exist. And the reason why I want that channel to exist is because I get to make shirt designs of food and put it on a shirt and then bam, give it to you, right? So that one has to stay. Now, when it comes to cybersecurity t-shirt, I redistribute that name to another channel, which used to be Art Swiftware. So I'm not doing that one anymore. And I want to talk about cybersecurity t-shirt. In there, I'm going to be talking about like cyber stuff. So like the Amazon thing, that's probably going to be in there, right? So I'm trying to do lives here, reclip it to them, because as I'm getting my YouTube permission to go live on those channels, I got to wait a little bit, right? So therefore, this is the only channel I could do live. So I do lives here, reclip, and then bam, I'm good to go. So that way, basically it's like hitting two birds with one stone. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so at the end of the day, while you're here on cybersecurity t-shirts and you want to know more, I'm gonna give you more details. I got videos that's coming. I have a lot of stuff that's gonna happen. I want to do t-shirts that's like cyber inspired and all that stuff, right? Tech and all that. So I gotta get these things ready for you, and they're coming. So yeah, so this was just a quick snippet talking about cybersecurity t-shirt, my other channel. So if you get a chance, like, subscribe on it, and stay tuned. There's more coming, right? All right, cool. Okay, so now let's go to the other side, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start making some things for you guys on t-shirts. So like, subscribe. I'm going to the other side. All right.